Hazoret'S Undying Fury, insanely broken, best card ever, or totally unplayable, never play it under any circumstance. Welcome in, much love. Trav here, walking the streets in Japan. Shout out to Japan. No speak Nihongo. There's gonna be some street noise, some cars zooming, maybe some stop walk signs. So hope that you're all right with that. I know some of y'all are like, yo, dude, you should record from your basement or whatever. But this adds some authenticity. You know, I don't always have time to record, but I have time to record for you just now and have a discussion about a really interesting card, help you think a little bit better, help you a little bit for Magic, but also, man, Magic's an interesting game, and it's pretty interesting to see a situation where we have a card that some people think is through the roof fucking good, and a lot of people think is super bad, why that is, and analyze this card. Well, we call this card as a skill tester. A lot of cards are kind of obvious. Hour of Devastation is clearly good, right? Primeval Titan. You don't need to be Einstein to know that this card is going to be good. But Hazoret'S Undying Fury in draft, a lot of people don't agree. So I thought it would be good to have a discussion about it. The card is 6 mana, shuffle your library, flip the top 4 cards, cast them. Next turn your lands don't untap. So we'll start with the argument against, or the argument for it is, yo, you're flipping 4 cards. The basic argument for it is, well, it's a rare and it costs 6 mana, but it's like opportunity, draw 4 cards, and you get to play them right then, pay for them later. It seems pretty fucking broken to me. Yeah, you can't flip 6, you can't flip another Hazoret'S and combo off, but that's okay, you don't have to. Argument against it is, it's fucking random and the ceiling is crazy low, you know? You could just cast a dragon or a common 5/4 menace for this cost. You feel like a fucking fool, you flip 3 lands and a 2-drop, or some combat tricks, and then your lands don't untap for 2 turns, you're gonna lose horribly. Well, and I've seen people on both camps, even at the high level. I was, you know, Ben Friedman's in the mastermind. He said he doesn't like the card. There's a guy, yeah, I was asked some pros this weekend at the GP. Tom Martell said, wouldn't play it under any circumstance. Mike Sigrist said, yo, I like this card. And then there was someone else in the group that said it's fucking broken. That was me. I think that the card's insane. So let's talk about why. First of all, you know, it's okay for good players to be wrong about card evaluation, as long as they don't like stick to it till the end. And I get, you know, it's high variance and the ceiling is low, or the floor is low, but the ceiling is high and the average is high. Basically, what we can think about Hazoret'S Undying Fury is as Pact of Opportunity, right? Pact of Negation, Slaughter Pact, Summoner's Pact. These are all insane cards, and Hazoret'S is like Pact of Opportunity, basically. You have to have 6 lands in play, but you can draw 4, cast them immediately, pay for them next turn. It can actually even be better than that, but that's basically what it is. Draw 4, cast them immediately, pay for them next turn, and Opportunity is an insane limited card. It's been a bomb in almost every format. It wouldn't, 6 mana, draw 4. It wouldn't necessarily be that good in this format because, oh, you know, it's slow, it's a little bit clunky, but it's a lot less clunky when you get to play the cards immediately, affect the board immediately with impact. So I think that if you look at it as 6 mana, draw 4, play them immediately, pay next turn, in other words, Opportunity Pact, it's pretty fucking broken, right? That's basically what it is. And it's even better because sometimes you get 3, 7, 10, you know, 10 mana worth of spells, not 6 mana. So actually, I mean, the absolute ceiling is you get 20 mana worth of spells. That's the ceiling immediately for 6 mana. And another argument is like, yo, when you're way behind, there's very few cards, I'll show you, that can get you out of a situation like this, right? So here we are playing against Blizzes, and I'm basically fucking dead. I'm at low life total. He's going wide and got a couple flying creatures I can't deal with. but Hazoret'S and spin the wheel here. And one thing to consider is even if I brick out, I flip 4 lands, there isn't a lot that I could have done here anyways. Okay, Locust God probably better here because it's a little less random and it's got a better chance of just stalling out. But Locust God can't do this. 6 mana, Magma Spray your Tack Crop Elite, Open Fire on your Carrion Screecher, Unquenchable Thirst on your 2/2, Strategic Planning, grab Locust God, put it into my hand. That's insane ceiling, right? Or you can play it in other circumstances. Well, basically, you play it when you don't have a whole lot to do, or you're chilling with your mana, or it's your last card, or last-ditch effort. You wouldn't use your mana anyways. And this one got also lucky. And this one, by the way, like 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 8 mana worth of, and 4 cards right then. This one was 10 mana worth of cards. Gotta add 3 creatures to the board. Removal would have been okay. Okay, well, Trav, what about if you flip some combat tricks with it? Yeah, well, we're looking at a blue-red control deck, but the way red is in this format, it's a bunch of Firebrand Archers, Thorned Molochs, basically prowess creatures, where if you pay 6 and flip a bunch of combat creatures spells, it's especially good because it boosts your whole team multiple times, Like this one, where you're casting 5 spells, give your Molochs +5/+5, dome your opponent in the face for 5 for every Firebrand Archer. It gets pretty dumb and it's on theme, right? Here's another one. This is another 3-0 draft, by the way. I'm on a 15-1 tear in draft, and the draft, the one match I lost was absolutely ridiculous. Did not get to play, and that's gonna happen. 1 in 16 of those is actually probably low, but so I'm on a fucking tear, baby. This one I Hazoret'S earlier. And just, it was kind of low ceiling, got a couple dudes, but still solid, right? Excuse me, got this cough. Got a little bit of head cold traveling through 16-hour time zone difference. My body's like, what's going on? Or basically 8-hour time zone. Massive crossing right now. Okay, I'll show you the deck. So, I'm not going to walk you through the whole draft, but scooped up this blue-red control deck. Not really my preference, and you need rares to make this work. Hazoret'S, Locust God, Kefnets, Mirage Mirror, 1, 2, 3. Also had Wildfire Eternal on the sideboard. Probably should have played that. My team talked me off it, but it seems absolutely ridiculous to cast Hazoret'S for free. Yeah, that seems pretty broken. Also have these deserts, unquenchables, etc., whatever. Okay, so as we cross the street here, basically, it's exceeded my expectations. The only argument against it is I'm so fucking good that I don't even need that shit. I don't even want to roll any dice, but, Sphinx's Revelation is high variance, Opportunity is high variance. Sometimes you draw 4 cards and they're all lands. It doesn't make the draw 4 bad, it means you got a little bit unlucky, I got a lot of people with sacrifice power level to decrease variance, but the power level of this card is so retardedly high that I don't think you should do that. So, what do you think? What's your experience been with Hazoret'S? Good, great. What have you seen when you watch people, seen people whiff badly or blow people out? For me, this card is just way up at the top, so super bomb. And it's worth noting because you get it late in draft. It's like, what's going on? I see sometimes at tables in draft, or you get a dead pick, dead last, no one wants it. It's like, you guys are something seriously amiss here, And I also props to Wizards for this mechanic because I haven't seen a card like this in memory that is all over the place in people's rankings, that is rated so highly by some and so low by others. So, what's your thoughts on Hazoret'S? Best card ever? Or not a great card? Did you like this video? Is the audio all right? Appreciate you. Thank you. And let me know what y'all think in the comments. Got a lot more videos from Japan coming. Some will be on this channel, some will be on my other channels. So make sure to go scroll down to the description, click around and see what we're doing. And come join me on social media because these videos come out late. But I'm posting on Instagram and Snapchat all the time. So much love, appreciate you. And I'm getting back to some Pro Tour testing. Peace out. and much love.